Good afternoon, Zuellen.
Yes. Good afternoon, sir.
Introduce yourself.
Well, I'm Zuellen from Divine Grace School. Um, if you can still remember, sir, I was the one who you called last Saturday, the one with no good connection. I'm so sorry about this, sir.
No problem.
And I was having poor connection back then. So yeah, I'm 1 year in work now, and 1 year in work and still working right now. So I want to apply in your agency as a teacher in Singapore. Yeah.
Okay. So tell me about your work experience this with Our Lady of Lord Schools of Novaliches. So tell me about your work experience.
Okay. Back then, 2011, 2014, if I'm not mistaken, that's 2014. So, I experienced I have different experience back then. I experienced handling children with what they call this, different attitude, and as well as um, different, different backgrounds.
Okay, what's the age group of the children that you teach?
I handled preschool, sir. Preschool, kinder one up to kinder two.
Okay, tell me about the daily routine work as a preschool teacher during your work
Of course,
experience.
okay, sir. Of course, at first we start in prayer, and then after that, we start in motivation or energizer, singing a song, and then after that, motivation motivation about the lecture or energizer about the lecture, sir. And then that's the way we introduce the lesson or the topic. We started with themes or something that could tickle their minds.
Did you do lesson plan?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We do lesson plans every week. We test it Monday. Monday. That's supposed to be for the whole week.
Correct. Okay. So, tell me, why do you want to work in Singapore?
Yeah. Sorry, sir. Pardon.
Why do you want to work in Singapore?
Okay. So of course, sir, my first love is teaching, and of course, I do love my family, and of course, in order for me to give them a good life, of course, I want to strive. I want to strive for more. So, and I think that your agency or in working in Singapore would be a big help for my family as well if I work there, and of course, um, and of course it could also help me in developing myself as a teacher.
Okay. Do you have any friends who are already in Singapore?
Yes, sorry, sir.
Do you have any friends who are already in Singapore to work as a preschool teacher?
Yes, sir. If you know Rizal de la Peña, she's the one who given to me your agency, and she highly recommended your agency,
Very good. Okay. So, what are your strengths?
sir.
What are your strengths?
Okay, my strength is of course I can communicate well to my students, and of course visual materials. I can do different visual materials. If you don't want to ask me, so that I'm good in art.
What are your
Another is
Okay? What are your weaknesses?
okay. My weaknesses. I think it. Um, I think it's maybe because other people would consider my weakness as I'm new in teaching. I'm new in teaching since I do have a 1 year experience, but then I can see this as my weakness because I can develop it. So
Okay. So, if you are shortlisted to work in Singapore, are you okay to teach class of all levels from 18 months to 6 years old?
18 months, of course, sir. I have an experience teaching 3 years old, 4 years old, 5 years old, and I think my experience in my previous schools would really help me. Would be an enough experience so that I can handle your students in Singapore.
How is your health condition as of today?
I'm healthy, sir. Yeah, I'm in a good condition right now.
Okay. Do you have any? Do you have a passport?
Yes, I have an appointment in DFA.
When is that?
I do have an okay, May 13th, sir. May 13th.
So you can come to Singapore only in June.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you have any more questions for me?
Okay. If I go there to Singapore, sir, what would be the difference? Do you have an experience here in the school here and then the school there?
Yes, big difference. In Singapore, they are more into. They do have kindergarten as well as childcare centers. So they have different. Categories. For example, we do have nursery, we do have playgroup, we do have Kinder 1 and Kinder 2. So different category has different class ratio. So when you work in Singapore as a preschool teacher, you will be assigned, of course, together with another assistant teacher within a period maybe 3 to 6 months. After 3 to 6 months, and if they find you good and you need to work independently by yourself without any supervision. Okay, but of course within 3 to 6 months you will have an assistant teacher to be with you. Okay, so yeah, so we do have infants as well, 18 months, as I mentioned earlier, 18 months up to 6 years old. So you must be mentally prepared. Sometimes they will ask you to change diapers for the children. Are you okay with that?
Pardon, sir?
To change diapers for the children, for the children. Are you okay with that?
Okay, sir. Okay.
Good.
I'm okay with that.
Good. So yeah, and that's my answers to your question.
Okay, thank you, sir.
So if you are selected, that you only can come in June, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we keep in touch, and I will keep in touch with you again in May for the final Skype interview with me again, because I want to make sure that you need to practice on the questions and answers.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay. Thanks, Zuellen.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.